Hey dolls! So today I'm actually going to be doing a Q&A video answering some of your guys' questions you had for me on my Instagram. But before I get into it, I wanted to give a shout out to today's video sponsor, which is Louisa Jewelry. I worked with them a long time ago in the past and they reached out to me again and I actually got really excited. You guys might know I have been getting into crystals a lot lately, and so when I saw that they had some Moonstone pieces, I got so excited because Moonstone is a wonderful crystal, especially for feminine energy. So a little bit about Louisa Jewelry. They have like top-notch quality jewelry pieces for super affordable prices, and now was the perfect time to be shopping for gifts for your loved ones. And in my opinion, I don't know, I like shopping more personal, more small business versus like a huge corporation. So instead of shopping at a big name jewelry chain, check out Louisa. And I did want to mention before I show the pieces that they are having a Black Friday sale. So hop on that right now. I will link them down below. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys the pieces. The cool thing also about Louisa Jewelry is I have a little note right here that I'm going to read to you. It says, we offset 100% of our carbon emissions, starting with the sourcing of our raw materials all the way to the disposal of our pieces, meaning we give back to everything we take. Think of it as a fair trade with Mother Nature. That is another thing that I absolutely love them. You guys, the package even came in a 100% recyclable package. It even says in here, made from 100% recycled paper. Please continue the cycle. So you can recycle the package that it comes in because it has already been recycled. And I love that also because anything and everything that we can do to help save our planet, I'm usually gonna hop on board with. So this is the Heart Moonstone necklace, and I think it is called Kelly. I could be mistaken. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in so you can see this beauty. I just love how pretty and dainty it is. It sits so beautifully. There are different adjustments. There are different rings on the back for adjustment. I'll go ahead and flip it around so you can see what I'm talking about. See, there are 3 different adjustable sizes on this, so you can wear it a little bit tighter or looser depending on what you want. It is absolutely stunning. There is a moonstone right there as the little heart shape in the center. And it is a flat back, so you could get it engraved if you wanted to at a local engraving shop. So stunning, and I just love how it sits on. It's so gorgeous. Okay, and then I have 2 more pieces to show you guys. This is another Moonstone pendant necklace, and this one looks like a sun, and I believe that this one's called Rebecca. And here's what the packaging looks like when it comes to you. It says hope, love, and create. I think that is so just pure and adorable. And then the third one that I got, I believe is called the Rosa or Raza. And this is just a moon necklace. I have the plastic still on this one. Oh my gosh, it's got a little star and moon on a circular pendant, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, definitely go check out Louisa. They have stunning pieces at super affordable prices. I love their stuff so much, and again, they are having Black Friday deals, so go check them out. Okay, let's move on to the question and answer portion of this video. All right, so I got some juice in here. I got some coconut pineapple juice. It's like a V8 one. I don't know, it looked good, smells good. I have all of my little questions pulled up right here, and we're gonna go through and answer some of them. Let's start off with a bang. What first got you into and drew you to crystals? So I've been kind of into crystals my whole life. Back when, I kind of talked about this in a past video recently, but when I was growing up, I was a major daddy's girl. And my dad was really into collecting rocks. He had a rock tumbler, and I would help him tumble rocks all the time and stuff when I was growing up, when I was little. And my dad passed away when I was 12, and I kind of steered away from the things that I would do with him when I was younger. And it wasn't until recently that I rediscovered the rocks and the crystals and stones and stuff. And he has tons of rock collections around the house in many different places. And I've come across a few of them over the years. And I just like, it makes me feel more connected to him because it was a hobby and a passion that we shared together, but also experiencing the spiritual journey and things like that and implementing the stones into my meditations and things like that. It's been very uplifting, and it's, don't get me wrong, going on a spiritual journey is not all cupcakes and rainbows. Like, there's a lot that goes into it, and it's very traumatic at times. It's very stressful. So I don't want you guys to think that I always sit here and be like, oh, I'm on a spiritual journey, I found myself, I feel so much happier. But the fact of the matter is there's a lot of darkness that goes into it as well, is because you're discovering your own personal demons from within you and facing those and overcoming and regaining your own power back from them. I feel like everyone has demons, and it's not like demons like evil spirits or things like that. It's all about your own intention. So if you want to do something with a positive intention, it's positive. If you want to do something with a negative intention, it's going to be negative. So it's not a bad thing. The spiritual thing is not bad. I've had a lot of people be like, oh, well, how can you be into crystals if you're a Christian? And there's a whole nother story to that. I might end up just making a full video about crystal Q&As and things. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of where I got started with crystals. Also, if you would go to like these little gift shops and stuff growing up, there would be these big bins of all these different colored rocks, and there would be like these little velvet baggies, and it would say fill the bag for $1 or $5 or whatever. I would always have to get those rocks whenever I went to a gift shop as a child. I'd always beg my mom, like, oh, can I get some rocks? Can I get some rocks? So I think I've always just kind of had that attachment to them. Okay, let's see. Do you still like My Little Pony? Abso-freaking-lutely. I love My Little Pony. I'm just more into the older generations. G3 is my jam. I also love G1. I'm not so big into the Friendship is Magic, and I think they're going to be coming out with a new gen soon. I'm not so big on those gens, but the traditional OG, old school My Little Ponies, absolutely. I love them so much. What is your favorite thing about YouTube? By the way, I love you so much. I love you too. The fact that I can communicate and inspire people all around the world. I guess that kind of goes with anything though. That kind of goes with Instagram and Twitter. Just the internet in general, being able to communicate with people from all over the place is so special, and I love it. What's your favorite accessory? I absolutely love bags. I am a bag hoarder. I love them. I like mini backpacks. I like giant totes. I like crossbodies. I like not this fly that is buzzing around here being annoying, but I like bags. I am a big bag person. Ooh, this one's a good one. What is your star sign, moon sign, and rising? I am a Sagittarius, and I am a Taurus moon, and I am a Cancer rising. And when I see memes, whenever I see Taurus memes, they are literally me to an exact T. I like to joke with my fiance because he's a Sagittarius as well. We both are. And I like to joke with him and tell him that I was born under the wrong stars. I was born in the wrong season. I was born in the wrong month. I am a Taurus. Because the only things that really match up to me being Sagittarius is that I absolutely love to travel. And being a fire sign, I'm very stubborn and aggressive sometimes. But mainly other than those two things, I really feel like I am Taurus a lot of the times. And then I am, like I said, I'm Cancer rising, and Cancer was actually my dad's sign. So that's pretty cool. And if you guys aren't familiar with those, basically your star sign or your main sign is the sign that you are. And your moon is what you feel most associated with as far as the signs go. And your rising is what other people see you as, or what you may perceive yourself to others. Which for all of mine, I feel that's super accurate. How many pets do I have? I have 2 pets. I have a dog, a little black and white Shih Tzu named Rebel, and I have a rat, a black and white rat named Salem. Now I have a story about Salem. You guys actually haven't met Salem on this channel yet, but I had girls for quite some time and I always had them in pairs, and long story short, I did a whole post about it on my main Instagram page, but I got Salem from one of my cousin's friends. She just couldn't take care of him anymore, and there was ill knowledge when adopting him. That's why there was only one. He was in not horrible living conditions, but definitely not the best, and I wanted to take him in. I didn't want to bring on more just yet because my last female had just passed, but I couldn't stand to not rescue him and to keep him and love him, and so he's mine now, and I've had him for quite some time, since like the beginning of the year somewhat. I think it might have been April-ish, April or May, maybe. I don't know, I could be wrong. This whole year has been a blur, you guys. Anyway, I attempted to get Salem a friend, and he's a little bit too dominant and too aggressive. Unfortunately, that did not work out. They were literally at each other's throats trying to murder each other. So, Salem is a lonesome boy, but I think he prefers it that way because he was lonesome like his whole life up until I got him. And so he's very territorial and possessive, and I don't think he wants to share me with anybody. So that is why I only have 1 rat right now. It is not by choice, trust me. I would love to get him a friend. I tried getting him a friend, but it did not work out. Everything's okay though, like he didn't actually kill the other rat. I just had to split the cage up in half overnight. It was a big deal. But anyway, I got Salem and I got Rebel, so I have 2 pets. Ooh, this question. How do you do your nails? So I recently did my nails, as you can see. They're very sparkly and pretty and pink. And I plan to do a full-on tutorial about this, but I basically use like the glue-on tips, the clear tips. I glue those on, and then I use a base gel polish and cure that, and then I do a builder gel on top of that, a few coats of a builder gel, and then after that's cured, I will do whatever other gel polish I want to do, or details or accents or glitter or whatever, and then I'll just seal it all up with a gel top coat. So a combination of gel polishes and builder gel. What is my dream vacation? Japan. I want to go to Japan so bad. Fun fact, I was actually supposed to a couple of years ago. I was going to be doing a sponsorship and they were going to pay my way to Japan and everything, but it ended up falling through, so that didn't work out. But it was almost in my grasp and it would have been so amazing. Like, I was doing all the research and everything to prep, and unfortunately it didn't end up working out. But maybe in the future, definitely in the future. I mean, it will happen eventually. Do you want any more piercings and tattoos? Absolutely. Piercings not so much, but tattoos, yes, yes, yes. I want a back piece. I want a piece on my arm. I want a piece on my calf. I want one on my wrist. There's so many. I want one on my booty. Yeah, there's a lot, and yeah, it's an obsession. It's an addiction. Why did you want to start YouTube and filming? Okay, so I wanted to do this, okay, wow, flashback to, I just got out of high school and I had no idea what the hell I was doing with my life. I didn't want to go away to college necessarily because my mom would have been at home all alone, and she's been going through a lot of health issues. That's why I'm still at home with her. But yeah, I didn't know where I wanted to go in my life, and I started watching YouTube, and I watched people like Blair and Elle Fowler and Trisha Paytas back in the day, and oh gosh, there were so many of like the beauty gurus back in the day, and it just felt so free and inspiring, and I loved the feeling that I got watching these other people. Like, I felt inspired, I felt motivated, I felt encouraged. I wanted to be that for someone else. Even if it was just one person, I wanted to make videos to inspire people. And I don't know, I've been doing this for almost, like, next year will be 10 years since I've been doing this. And you guys, it's so special and I love it so much. Okay, why don't you do more vlogs? I love your video vlogs so much. Things have been absolutely weird. Lately, I haven't been vlogging because my life is very anticlimactic at this point in time. I'm constantly at home. I'm constantly either on a crystal live stream or cooking or filming or editing or just working on things. I do crystal live sales. I've been doing clothing live sales on Instagram. So that's why I've just been MIA in general. I've just been putting more energy into other things. It is, I'm not here to make excuses, but it is so hard managing like 20 accounts. I have different YouTube accounts, I have different Instagram accounts, I have, oh my gosh, I have my crystal hobby, I have my Animal Crossing hobbies, I have YouTube hobbies, I have, it's one of those things where like it gets so overwhelming to take on all of them. You want to do all of them because they make you all happy. All of them make you happy. All of them bring you joy. But at the end of the day, it's like it takes a lot of energy. And especially this year specifically, my mental health has been, as I'm sure everyone else's has. I don't know if I'll be doing Vlogmas this year just because it's so, dare I say, boring. I don't know. I feel like I can't just go out and take you guys shopping with me or do this or do that because then I have to wear a mask and then my voice is muffled and you can't understand what I'm saying. And it's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things where the vlogging feels almost impossible these days because of how things are going. Also, update on my mom. She's having another neck surgery in January. So we've been dealing with that and trying to figure all of that out. I think we got time for one more. Also, don't feel bad if I didn't get to your question. There were a ton coming in. I wish I had the ability to answer every single one, but unfortunately this video would be like 3 days long if I did. So let's end on a more serious note here. It says, how do you stay positive when things don't seem like they're going anywhere? It's hard. Let's be real. It's really hard sometimes. I had let negativity consume me for the last couple of years, I would say. But me personally, like I said, since I've been on my spiritual journey and I've done meditation and I've incorporated that into my life, it's helped me stay a little bit more upbeat. I'm still like grumpy once in a while. I mean, who wouldn't be right now considering everything that the world is going through still? But it's one of those things where it's not necessarily a matter of being positive per se. It's just a matter of being appreciative. And what I mean by that is when it feels like you're stuck and when it feels like you're going nowhere, you really, especially with manifestation, and you want to bring things into your life. You want to draw money to you. You want to draw love to you. You want to draw these things to you. But it may feel like you're stuck and you're not receiving those things. And the reason that could be is because you're not acknowledging what you're already appreciative for and what's already in your life. I feel a lot of people are just so like, well, I'm not where I want to be in life. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not working where I want to. I'm not making the income I want. I'm not married. I don't have kids. Like, I'm not where I want to be in my life. But the fact of the matter is where you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And that's what we need to acknowledge and think about a little bit more is you're not going to be where you want to be, but you are where you need to be. And by being stuck in these ruts and feeling like things aren't moving and being in this negative mindset, you're going to overcome that. And in overcoming that, you're going to gain knowledge and experience and insight to make you wiser, to let you grow, to then advance even bigger than what you thought you could have before. So for me personally, it's not a matter of just flipping my mind, like changing the light switch and being like, oh, I'm going to be positive today. It's a matter of what am I grateful for in my life? What am I appreciative of that's going on in my life right now? Do I have a roof over my head? Is there food in my belly? Those things right off the bat, like, am I breathing? Those things right there are things to be grateful for and appreciative that are so often overlooked that we neglect it and we don't even think about it, because us as human beings, we always want more for ourselves. We always want better for ourselves. We always want to progress and grow and change. And if we're not getting that, we feel worthless and we feel useless and we feel pathetic. But the fact of the matter is if you still have the thought process that you want more, be appreciative of that. Be appreciative that you can think of these dreams and goals and aspirations that you want in your life, because that alone is going to motivate you and drive you, and that will create its own kind of positivity in a way, because to me hope is a form of positivity. Anyway, I guess what I'm just trying to say is that you don't necessarily have to be 100% happy all the time. That is not the point of life. If you don't experience all of your emotions, you're not truly living. So if you're sad, cry. If you're angry, yell. It's okay. That is part of life. And if you're not doing those things, you're just holding yourself back, and it's just going to create more frustration, irritation, and annoyance in your life and with yourself. And so I guess just acknowledging what you already have in your life and being grateful for what you have and respecting the things in your life rather than taking them for granted is a wonderful first step on the road to manifesting whatever it is you want for yourself. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and letting me answer some questions and chit-chatting a little bit. And big shout out again to Louisa Jewelry. Check them out for all your Black Friday sale needs. And with that being said, I will talk to you all in my next video. Let me set my little drink down here so I can do my outro. So until next time, so long, stay strong, stay true, and be you.